Mangatyanan. Mangatyanan English. The Blood Trail is a 2009 Philippine independent film written under the pseudonym Ramon Ukit, directed, edited under Pat's R. Ranyo, and scored by Jerrold Tarog. The title refers to a Mangatyanan blood trail ritual of the Labwanan tribe, which plays an integral role in the plot. Both ritual and tribe were invented for the film. Mangatyanan was a finalist in the full-length feature category of the 2009 Cinemalaya Philippine Independent Film Festival. Plot: the film tells the story of Himalaya Marquez, a 27-year-old travel photographer who projects a cold, aloof persona to her family and workmates. The beginning of the film reveals that she is estranged from her mother Luzviminda and her father, the famous photographer Danilo Marquez. The film also reveals that she hasn't had a complete dream or a full night's sleep since age 12. Things come to a head for Leia when Danilo suffers from a heart attack. Although she pays for his hospital bills, she refuses to see him at the hospital, which leads to even further strain between her and Luzviminda. It is revealed that Danilo used to visit Leia in her bedroom in the small hours of the night in order to abuse her, a fact which leads Leia's Luzviminda thinking that Danilo was seeing another woman, but not knowing that the other woman was in fact her daughter. Not long after, Leia and new co-worker, Eric, assigned by their boss, Queen, to document the Mangatyanan blood trail ritual of the Labwanan, fictional Filipino tribe created for the story, before the practice dies out forever. When the pair meet the Labwanan, they discover a severely dwindled group whose cultural identity is now asserted only by their tribal leader Mang Renato. While documenting the ritual, Leia feels a connection between the tribe's predicament and her own. When the disagreements and moral failures among the Labwanan lead to the disruption of the Mangatyanan ritual, Leia and Eric are asked to leave. Before finally leaving the tribe, however, Leia runs away and takes it upon herself to perform the steps Mangatyanan ritual, one of the final steps of which is drinking a potentially fatal hallucinogenic concoction. While Eric and the tribesmen attempt to resuscitate Leia, the effects of the drink give her a vision of her Edward Woody, who asks for her forgiveness. When she refuses, he instead convinces her to forgive her mother, which finally allows Leia to experience dignity and personal freedom. Production: the blood trail was shot over the course of 10 days, partly in Manila and partly in Zambales. Manila locales include EDSA, the Metro Rail Transit, and various establishments near the Elizabeth Seton School. Zambales locales included Anawangan Cove P. Antiquit Casa San Miguel and Capone's Island. As director, writer, composer, editor, and sound designer credited under different names, Jerrold Tarog had a great deal of control over many aspects of the film, but recognized that the other people who made the film were as much its creators as he was, saying there's no such thing as an author. Fictional tribe, language, and ritual. In a disclaimer at the end of the film's credits, director Tarog notes that the Labwanan tribe of Dimacan, their languages and customs, including the Mangatyanan ritual, are products of fiction created for the purpose of allegory. They do not represent real indigenous tribes of the Philippines. In the 2 commentary tracks on the DVD, he claims that the language of the cast Chi Ramos as Himalaya Marquez, Marquez, Neil Ryan sees as Eric, Irma Aglawan as Luzviminda Marquez, Publio Briones Roman III as Mang Raman, Pen Medina as Danilo Marquez, Males Canopy as Queen, or Acampo as Junal, Madeline Nicholas as Manning Nida, Ronald Legaspi as Mang Igo, Julia Enriquez as Chits, Daniel Afuang as Young Leia. Accolades. Awards. Nominations: Best Actress Chi Ramos 33rd Gawad Urian Awards 2010, Digital Movie Cinematographer of the Year Maki Galvez 26th Philippine Movie Press Club Star Awards 2010,